You're always complaining, right? You're always like, "Oh, I wish I had an uninterrupted copy of that to put on a CD in my car." And there's always something happening. I'm going to make sure I mute the ringer on my phone before that interrupts it. Who is messaging me? Okay, that was you. That was you saying you. That was you saying okay. That was it.
No. Okay.
Now Q thumbed up when I said I'm backstage. Yours ready? So there's Sarah. It's Sarah, right?
No, it's Sarah, right? Was it Sarah?
Is it
Sarah?
Sarah, tell us which one. 1 for Sarah, 2 for Sarah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, Sarah would be number 1. Sarah, like almost like Sahara. Sarah would be number 2.
Yeah.
Or number 3, sorry ass.
Oh, but not late for the party, right?
Yeah. Banana. But yeah, I just don't, that's the thing. When I had that horrible marriage, is just every time I see March 31st, I already get depressed because I know the next day is not only a prank day, but it's also the day I met the Wicked Witch of the East, And yeah, she really, she was okay until she stopped taking that bipolar medication.
Oh, another one, huh?
Yeah, I just couldn't believe how mental illness really affects a lot of people. But it just always brings back the memories of the hit me with a crystal frame and throwing frying pans at me and stuff like that. But it's like, I didn't even do anything really to provoke her. I mean, I would only, if I provoked her, it would be like jokes. Yeah. But it was just a hostile marriage, basically.
Well, I remember, first woman that I lived with, I mean, I was the ripe old age of 17, 18 kind of thing. And I walked in the door, I hadn't even sort of said hello. Like, she was usually sitting in the lounge, which would be like a 6-foot walk from the front door down the hallway, and then the door was on my left. As I just about got level with the door to the lounge, a whiskey tumbler embedded itself in the wall. I was like, I think I'll just go back out then, I was
funny.
Like, wow. I just asked Q if he was on his way, and I got a thumbs up to that as well. So I think thumbs up means maybe sometime in this lifetime.
Yep.
Oh, Jim's still taking skillet naps.
Yeah. And there's Kurt. We got that
There's Kurt 5150.
Yeah, and we got that Quentin F. and James in the house.
QF. I like that picture of him. Keep it like that.
I thought Kurt, he said he unfriended me. I got fucker with live and blocking him.
Again? I don't blame him, really. Do you?
Dude, did you see my Wendy's video?
No.
Look on my channel on Facebook.
I will, not right this second.
You're not gonna. I can't. The guys who were inside there were just fucking hilarious. I just didn't see it coming. Luckily, my dash camera caught everything. It's like.
So what?
I said, what is it? Hey, can I help you? I said, yeah, got classic chicken sandwich. He said $40. I'm sorry, what? It's $40. And another guy in the background goes, yeah, well, it's 4,000, but we could. And I'm like, are you guys in there smoking the ganja or what?
It's still April 1st, right?
Right, yeah. They're like, oh, we're just kidding you. And one guy's like, it's April Fool's, right? I said, yeah, I'm not, I said, I just don't want you taking my chicken sandwich and rubbing it all over your junk.
And they were like, oh, I hadn't thought of that. Hang on.
And then at the end of it, it's like, you know what? Never mind. I'm going to White Castle.
Big plate.
Is your guitar glowing in the dark? It's kind of.
This also will black out my camera. Look at that.
Oh, wow.
And this one does glow in the dark.
Yeah?
Yep. because
doesn't.
that's how I find it.
By the way, this is my Sectors and Valley Super Shredder 3.
Super Shredder? The Super Shredder?
In Aurora Burst.
Is it a Super Shredder? Surely there must be some kind of mistake.
You know what the really scary thing is?
Dracula.
Kurt 5150 has my phone number. He keeps texting me stuff. Oh man, now I gotta change my number.
I don't know how to take what he's saying about me. Yeah.
A man-child. Oh, well. Yeah, I really do not care for this layout. Almost as much as I don't care for a Macmall headstock.
Oh God, John Deshane's. John Deshane. Surely there must be some kind of John Deshane.
Is that the layout you're talking about?
Oh, now I got to tune my guitar and turn my wah off.
Yeah, I know, because the fussy people are here. Should I play something? It's going to be
what
in
you
your
get with the fully floaty Floyd.
right. And anybody who doesn't like fully floating Floyds is a sissy Mary. And a big girl's blouse.
So what are we doing?
E minor.
Woohoo!
Oh God. There you go. Let me find the actual beginning. There you go. Yeah, it's got wah-wah in it.
Oh, is that me or you? Looks like you.
Well, it looks like me, but I thought it was going to be you.
Ah.
But I can do it. Holy moly. See you, Maria. You like that one? Is R2 still in the building? People should note that this is double ply. Triple ply doesn't allow the notes to sustain. Woo! You are good. Take care, Tara.
Well, there you go. It ended on at least it ended on a 4, I think.
Ended on the floor, yes. 1 tequila, 2 tequila, 3 tequila flow. Or what are the intellectual things go like? I enjoyed that track. How did you feel about it?
That was
Oh,
cool.
yeah, I like that one. You're not looking up a Kiss song, are you?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I was thinking if we could do the instrumental version of
I
was
was
it?
made for loving you.
that one. Yeah, couldn't remember the title of it because Kiss sucks. Yeah.
Oh, you don't have to do instrumental. I'll sing along. I was made for loving you, baby.
Ooh. Yeah.
The thing is, I wish I wrote that song. They got
Well,
the royalties.
I wouldn't mind the checks, you know. I mean, would you? I wouldn't. Oh. What do you want to do now?
Uh-oh. Got a C minor?
A C minor. Yeah, right. Let me have a look.
Even a C sharp minor. That'd be really terrible.
Oh, too many people do that though, because they want to play an E major, but they don't really want to play an E major.
Oh, they want to play C major over.
Oh.
I don't know. You know what? They really need to watch this Guitar Talk universe to figure out.
And then they'd
what
understand these things properly.
You see what I did there?
That was really good. How about D minor? Would you like D minor?
I don't. Where's the D dot? Okay, right there. Is that the D dot? Okay,
That's one of them, yes.
that's it.
You could certainly work off of that one. All right, let's see. You going to start this one like you should have started the last one?
We're going straight to hell.
Says who?
Okay, I just have delay on, nothing else.
Yeah. This one's mighty fine. Joe, I prefer playing an E flat, but unfortunately on YouTube you have to play an E. It's pretty boring. Track cue.
Somewhere.
At 12. At 12. Beautiful. Hey, Shorty.
That it?
I think so.
That's what she said.
What if I should send the link to Jeff? You got to come up, Jeff?
Jeff.
Jeffrey.
Definitely. Jeff should definitely come up.
Yeah. What about John DeShane and Jimmy and Randy
They're
and Ryan
just-
and R2? Yeah, I don't know if
They're too rich. We can't afford them.
Yeah, I know. Those are professionals.
Yeah.
We got the Timu crew up here.
How long have I been playing for? About 20 minutes, I think.
Yeah. What's it say? No, 32.
Oh,
Oh, 30. Yeah, but well, remember we talked a few minutes, so yeah, probably like 25 maybe.
Yeah. He's not tired yet, Jeff. If you want to come up.
Bob Todd.
Yeah, his arm's not tired yet.
Yeah,
Thank you, Sarah.
I'll just drop the link in the
Sorry.
chat, I guess.
Not my right hand. I get all legato. Whittly.
Legato.
Did y'all like the toilet paper slide thing again? I'm just going
we
to do
could-
that
we
every
could-
time.
We could play for days, Jeff.
Oh, yeah.
Like, Ted is a millionaire. He has the full StreamYard. We can go for days and days and days.
I just need a pee break every half hour or so.
Mm.
Yeah, drop the link down there. All right, there we go.
Oh,
There's
God.
Tammy.
Are you is that wise?
Yeah, there's that. Yeah, I figured I'd just drop it down there and take a chance.
Woo! I'm glad I put fresh strings on this guitar. It was horrible yesterday.
You're at the gym? I drove by a gym once.
Be right back. At the gym. See, that should be BBQ at the gym. That would make more sense.
Ah.
Yeah. I like when you turn things on, Quentin. It sounds like this.
Well, it's right. It's
right there.
I can't get it in.
It's right there.
The picture here. It's right there. Yes, I am wearing pants.
Pilo.
There you go. Hey, Pilo.
Ted sent me a link. Said,
Hey,
"You
it
come on,
hasn't
but you
finished
gotta wear
yet.
pants."
Dominic, calm down. Why is everybody so like, oh my God, oh God, I got hiccups.
We set it up 30 minutes. The notifications, I think, went out early. The warning, I think.
The warning. Look out. It's going to happen.
Yeah, the warning went out.
Forget like tornado sirens. There should be QFJ sirens.
Dude, the tornado sirens, because I remember them from when I was a little kid, because I live in Tornado Alley. It is a frightening sound when those things go off, man.
Well, because it's loud and it's a really unpleasant frequency, isn't it?
It's a shrill
It
thing.
is made to get
You're
your
gonna
attention.
die.
Yeah. The devil's coming and he's hungry.
And you're just listening for this freight train sound, like, oh, dear Lord.
Yep.
But yeah, the one, day before yesterday, it was a few miles, like 6 miles away. So it was
I'm
close.
very confused by Pilo's post here. Is he saying that he's in Ohio by way of Hawaii? Am I getting these state names right?
Yeah, Kansas is Tornado Alley too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. A matter of fact, tomorrow we got another big storm front heading this way. So
Nice.
yeah, just remember, Randy Price gets my RP360 XP. It's still up there.
Mm-hmm.
He's jonesing for that yah sound. I know he is.
I know he is. Like, he pretends to not care, but clearly he doesn't stop thinking about it.
I really need to throw that thing in the effects loop of the MX-5. Okay, the toilet paper's getting old. It's time for the yah.
Yep.
It's right up there. It's hard to point when you. That's the RP360.
There it is.
Right next to the Bumblebee, which is like full size. It's just way on the other side of the room, so it looks kind of small.
I got it, Pilo. Sorry, I was being. It's our mood today. We're rather foolish because it's the 1st of April.
Yeah.
So yeah, we will be doing an expose on Friday night's show of the musical genius that is Taylor Swift, and we will be deep diving into her incredible guitar technique.
And we'll be saying her name frequently.
Yes, as an homage to
As
her
a
musical
ruse.
genius.
As a ruse to try to make money off of you.
Wow, as if that would ever work.
Where's your StreamYard link?
It was there somewhere. Hang on.
Yeah, it was up there.
Too many people are talking, Jeff. Hang on.
Yeah. Oh, shut up.
Let me find
Yeah,
it. No.
Yeah, I highlighted it right here. Where is it?
Where'd you put it? You put it somewhere. Where'd it
Yeah,
go?
yeah, what the hell happened to it? I have to drop it and go. There it is. Okay, it's there.
There you go.
Yeah, put it in the chat so he can
Yeah,
copy
I'll just
copy and paste.
Yeah, let me just drop it again.
It's a Hajib 9.
Making me
So
redo
Randy's
it.
got to make a dive for the RP360 if the tornado gets it. That'll be a good save, like diving catch to get it. There you go. So there you go, Jeff. The link is definitely in the chat.
Definitely.
Definitely, yeah.
You're comedy genius.
I know, right?
Definitely.
Like it's comedy gold, and these people are getting it for free, almost.
Right, yeah.
Almost.
You know what they also get for free? My
Tell us.
keyboard is changing colors, and that's usually just an exclusive to Guitar Talk universe. But I'm letting Ted get on
You've licensed it to Ted?
Yeah, so it changes the colors all by itself. There's no charge for that. Is it in Guitar Talk Universe chat? You still don't see it?
Hang on, let me copy it and put it in.
Oh, it's supposed to post to both, but you're right. It might not. It may not drop it over there. Yeah, Jeff, you got to be on my side. That's what it is. Or I can send you.
Try that, Jeff. Tell me if you see it now.
Yeah, there we go. Now it should be over.
He should see it in stereophonic sound.
There we go. That's what it was.
You know, it's more than just a StreamYard link. It's a way of life.
Mhm.
And it's brought to you by the people who know best.
Hey guys,
Holy moly! Look at him. There he is.
in the flesh.
Bro, there's
Yes.
Jeff, bro.
Let me turn this light off. It's too bright. There we go.
R2, R3 locking nut. What's
Get a
up,
little
brah?
Little mood lighting. How you guys doing? Good to see you. Good to see you, Steve.
It's good to see you too,
Good to see you
man.
again, Quentin. Ted.
Well, I didn't
Always
get
good to
killed
see
by a tornado 2 days ago, but there's still tomorrow. So
Ted, there's always time.
Oh,
There's always time for Quentin
positive
to be killed.
thinker, you are. Positive
Yeah.
thinker.
Well, you got to think of it. Every silver lining has a cloud.
He went out with he got blown out on the final.
Yes.
So Joe McGraw says he's colorblind. So this is just different shades of gray. Is that what you're seeing? Or Steve's guitar is just different shades of gray. Colorblind's got to be weird because
Let me go.
I mean, how do you explain red to somebody who's colorblind? You don't really.
Well, they know what red is. They just don't know what it looks like.
How do we know we're all seeing the same colors too?
Well, exactly, right?
How do we
Kind
know
of-
we're not
kind of
in the
bizarre that-
Matrix? We're not in
Yeah.
the Matrix.
Well, you're clearly in the Matrix.
I was watching some YouTube video. All these,
You
all
were
these
not.
scientists say we're living in a simulation. I'm like, oh, fuck's sake.
Oh, wow. I found a tripod track in E flat Locrian.
No.
Hey, how's my volume? Is it gonna work for you guys?
That was good, yeah.
Sounds pretty good.
Is that loud enough? Okay,
I
good.
think so. It might even
just
be
using
bluesy enough.
I'm
Anyway,
just using a mic up to the amp. Let me try a
Okay.
little dirtier down. How about this one?
you play with whatever you like.
That'll
Hold
work.
down there, Ring Bay.
Do you have your echo cancellation on by any chance?
It sounds fine on my end.
Does it? It just sounded a little phasey, if you know what I mean.
No, it should wait. Let me see. Oh, you know what? Mic is. Oh, the mic's coming through. I'm using my headphones as a mic.
Ah,
Should be better.
yeah, it's
You're
got
a-
more honk to it. There you go.
Yeah, you're a little overpowering, like you're going to blow up your amp or something.
Okay,
It
hold
might
on.
be, yeah, I'm getting a red.
Oh yeah,
The
that bottom
mic
end's
is-
pretty girthy. It's girthy.
The better now.
Something. If you keep doing that, something's going to prolapse. I'll tell you right now.
There's Zach.
Hey, I was at band practice last night, and I just,
Oh, what happened?
Oh, now you've gone really quiet.
What's going on?
quiet. Hold on, check 1 2, check 1
That's
2.
more gooder.
Testing.
There you go.
Okay. I put
Testes. 1 2 1 2. Yeah.
I put the echo cancellation on just now.
Oh, okay, cool. All right.
Oh no, you
E
want that
minor.
off, don't you?
E minor. Do you want to?
Don't you
wanna
want
start?
echo cancellation? I think you should turn echo cancellation off because I'm using headphones. There's no sound in
Does it
the.
sound better like
Yeah.
that? Or
You're-
let me see.
Well, play your guitar for 10 seconds. See if it goes underwater.
Okay, I think
You're fine.
that's echo cancellation off right there.
There you
Yeah,
go. All right.
you're
I
fine.
think it should. Okay.
Yeah, it should be
Okay, I
off.
lifted off.
All right.
Yeah, I lifted off.
So we got a hip hop jam in E minor.
All right.
You want to start?
Oh, but check this out. Check the sound out. I at band practice. I last night I leaned up against my guitar and went. I just thought it sounded cool.
Yeah. So
Thought
it's
I'd
a
share
little
with
Tom
you.
Morello-ish.
Yeah, it sounds like my guitar's got gas.
Love it. I know that song.
The gas is on.
All right, let's go back to the beginning. Here we go.
Who's starting? You, me?
You are.
Okay.
Thank you.
Settle down there, CC DeVille.
No, I didn't unplug it. Keep coming. Yeah.
Yep.
Take it to the bridge. Chappaquiddick.
Yep. Yep.
Oh, wait. Stop. Was that a Mary Jo Kopechne burn?
Yep.
Oh, my dear Lord.
What, too soon?
Take me to the bridge. Chappaquiddick. Wow. A lot of people are like,
yeah, I get it.
a lot of people are like, I don't get that one. I don't get that one.
You're up to speed.
Yeah.
Hey, it's
Oh, I get it, Teddy. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
It makes sense now.
although he's
this-
the wrong Teddy. He's not a Kennedy.
Teddy.
Well, so he says. He's never actually asked him.
Driving instructor Teddy.
Oh, God. Jeff, do you have some type of RP360 clamped to your headstock there? It sounds pretty good. I'm just kidding.
RP. What is an RP360?
It's the little Digitech unit he used to
tuner?
play through that everybody
there.
made fun of.
The one with the yah-yah pedal built
Yah,
in
yah, yah,
from
yah,
like
yah.
1994.
Hey, can I borrow
that-
your Lysol? I could use some of that.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, why do you
Couldn't we
have
all?
why do you have Lysol and toilet paper right at your couch there?
That's how you get that
It's
tone.
it's the very large waste paper basket that's next to it.
There's three things. There's three things I do with the TP, and you don't want to see the videos.
Yes. No, we don't.
That's so funny, Q. You putting the toilet paper up there.
Yeah, it's like that. It's on OnlyFans. There's a little song they play. One of these OnlyFans members does not look like the other.
Well, somebody called Steve and I two guys on a wall. I guess in reference to two girls, one cup.
Two girls
or
on a
something. Yeah. Which there will be no video of that.
There's so many critics out there, man.
You guys are sounding good tonight, man. I love Steve. I love to watch all your little tricks.
I know, right? I'm like, that's why I got to pull out the TP. It's like I can't do all the fucking shit he keeps coming up
Right,
with.
I thought the left hand goes over here, right hand goes over here, but no, I break.
That's just a suggestion.
Your mileage may vary. Try this.
Rules, schmools. What we got next? What we got next, everybody?
I think I got one more in me. Getting close to midnight now.
You know, we the band I play with, we've been covering Heart's Magic Man,
Oh yeah,
and we're getting closer and closer to getting through the whole thing.
without looking sternly at each other.
But I'm loving it. It's got that. You know.
Yep.
So it's my best
Oh,
attempt
Niccolo?
at playing a backwards solo.
Yeah.
I know, right?
Right.
But you know, when I first started listening to that song, by my ear, I thought like the hard parts would be like the. But that's like the parts that I thought would be hard are easy. So
Yeah, so those bits,
Vice
like
versa.
once you learn them, they're just like a
Right.
little party piece almost, right? But it's
the hard part is this one. It's got that. Yeah, see, I still can't do it.
yeah.
And then-
I know that was Howard Leese, right?
No.
Was that not Howard Leese at that time?
Oh, I don't know.
Is what?
Was that Howard Leese in Heart at that time or not?
I don't think so. That was pretty early on, wasn't it?
Okay.
Magic Man? I remember seeing a concert of them, I don't know, the late 70s. It looks like the guitar players in Nancy, who's the fat one? Who's the hot one and who's the fat one?
Nancy
Anyway,
Wilson.
they're on stage with their
They should have
backline
just gone
looks
by
like
hot and fat.
their backline looks like PA cabinets, like white PA cabinets. The guitar player who was Nancy's boyfriend, look at, if you get a good shot, look at his fretboard. He's got a scalloped fretboard. I didn't know they even did that back in the late 70s. It's like,
Well, you got
holy
to remember.
crap.
Well, hang on. John McLaughlin was playing with scallop fretboards in the second half of the '60s.
Yeah, who? Exactly. Oh, was he? I don't know.
And eating scallops at the same time.
Steve's looking at me. Wait, hold on. Steve's going to say something. Hold on. Go ahead.
I don't need to. I don't freaking need to.
Steve just went.
Oh yeah, totally. You think I got banned? I think you just got banned. My Zeppelin comment was nowhere near as bad as that. Hey, have you heard we've hit internet
Funny,
fame?
Yeah, we're like up with Rick Beato now.
Yeah. He'll be interviewing us. You're going to see Rick Beato with the Stephen Q interview. You know,
Oh, nice.
just because we've cracked the algorithms.
On the shorts. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I spoke my mind and said how I don't like Led Zeppelin, and it went viral.
That was
by
don't like
viral, I mean like
You gotta like at
3,000
least one Led
views.
Zeppelin song.
yeah. That was when he got suspended from the channel.
Yeah,
You don't like any Led Zeppelin, Steve?
not really.
Or that's what you just said to see what?
No. Like in all honesty, like I just haven't liked them forever, and I figured, you know, because everybody loves bloody Led Zeppelin, apart from Robert Plant. So at least I have one. I have one ally, but so I bought the box set. Remember the remastered box set with the crop circle on the front cover?
Yeah, I had that. Yeah.
So I bought that on CD, and I listened to that for a week. And at the end of it, I went, yeah, I just don't like him.
Didn't do it for you. No.
And I think it's a bit like Rush. It's the vocals, because I don't like Rush, and as I like to joke, no, he isn't.
What albums can you play like front to back and not skip a song? You just love every one.
Early Satriani,
Early ACDC.
early. Well, I mean,
AC/DC
Vi
will
up
do
to Fire Garden. Pretty much any Zappa, even the stuff that's hard to work with, like Weasels Rip My Flesh and Thingfish. I can listen to those in one go.
He named his daughter Moon Unit, for God's sake. I can't listen to anybody that named their kid
Hang on,
Moon Unit.
Unit is her middle name. Moon.
Wasn't
like
Iron
Catholic
Butterfly, weren't they pretty good
girls.
too? For
Iron
instrumental?
Butterfly were all right. I when it came to Iron Butterfly, I was a bigger fan of Ethel the Frog. That's a real band. I just want you to know that.
It's what? What's the band name again?
Ethel
might have heard
the
of that.
Frog.
Ethel and her frog.
No, Ethel the Frog.
Ethel the frog.
They were like they made Black Sabbath sound kind of wimpy back in the day.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah.
I used to like Osric Tentacles. That's a kind of a space rock band.
Yeah, yeah,
You know,
yeah.
I just think it's cool to.
They were more like Hawkwind. Yeah.
It messes with my tongue to put the word "the" right after Ethel.
Yeah, I know it's weird. Yeah, try saying that 3 times. Yeah.
Yeah, gotta go pee.
Hey Jeff, you're not scared of major keys, are you?
No, not at all.
Good, good. So,
I've been trying to tell Quentin there's nothing.
so
but fear.
Quentin, yeah, and Quentin is way better at it than he lets on.
Yeah.
So as soon as he gets back from passing a
Sure,
kidney
sure.
stone or wherever
you know
he's
the
gone,
you know the album that I can play front to back over and over. I've been playing it since I was in high school. It's Frank Marino, and the album is called "The Power of Rock and Roll." If you haven't heard
Okay.
it, listen to it. He's got such bluesy rock jazz, and they got these songs that go on for like 10 minutes where they're just jamming, and then all of a sudden it just gets quiet, and he just jams, and you got a lot of wah-wah in there. Just the licks are so tasty and sweet, all of them.
Is it instrumental, Jeff?
No, there's so much instrumental. They might as well be.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got the lyrics and vocals in there. Just it's like, let me get these out of the way so you can hear my guitar.
yes.
Yeah, I'd actually quite like it then.
Have we lost Q? Did he just like bugger off?
They said they had to go pee.
Oh, it wasn't something. Sometimes I wonder if it's everything I said.
Yeah,
Frank Marino, huh?
definitely a
So,
beast.
yeah, I'll
Yeah.
check this guy out. I've never heard of him.
He's when most people talk about Frank Marino on YouTube, everybody seems to skip over this album I just mentioned.
Yeah, they
Power
all
of
go
Rock
on
and
about
Roll.
Mahogany Rush
Yeah,
and
it's always
everything,
about
right?
Mahogany
Yeah,
Rush
yeah,
and,
yeah.
and some other solo work that he did. But man, the Power of Rock and Roll is just
Well, see, and I like Randy California as well.
yes.
And he kind of got written off as like this weirdo that.
He was with Spirit, right?
Yeah,
Yep. Oh,
yeah. I mean,
good stuff.
Captain Copter and the Adventures in Potato Land.
Potato
It's
Land.
a
Yeah,
phenomenal album.
we used to wear that album out in high school.
Yeah. I still
No, I
have
didn't
it.
I didn't do much of the rugs in high school, but my friends sure did.
The D-Rugs?
So the D rugs, but
Yeah.
so they were experiencing it differently than I was, but
Yeah.
I still
I love that
experienced it
album.
great. Speaking
All right,
of D-rugs,
so,
look at those eyes.
We had a vote. And,
Y'all didn't hear me fall down, did you?
Did you fall down?
Travers, yes.
I fucking fell right down,
Did you
dude.
bail? What
I mean,
did you?
I hit the
Wait.
floor. Luckily, my knees caught me. I think
Oh.
I dislocated both of them, but
Are you all right? Seriously?
yeah, I hit the floor and the birds took off flying. What the?
Oh. Okay. You're okay to continue?
Yeah,
All right. So, well, seeing as you're
Hurt
injured,
your hands.
take me off the big thing.
yeah. Well, anyway, just to make you feel even better,
he doesn't like to be on the big thing.
yeah, he doesn't like to be on the big thing.
Up next, yeah.
He prefers to be on the little thing. Anyway,
Okay, I'm blocking both of you now.
hey, we were on your side.
Wow, that's going to be a short now in Teddy's channel. I'll go, yeah. Great.
Right.
Y'all
Anyway,
didn't see me fall down, did you?
No. Anyway, just because we feel for you and you're feeling a little off right now because you're a little off kilter,
God.
this track's in E major.
What's it? E major? Is it Edward?
Yep. Oh yeah. Oh, beautiful choice. Yes. mighty fine. Oh. Okay.
Nice.
That's too cool.
Always tasteful. Damn, you're good. Beautiful. Beautiful.
I got to show you what I'm looking at the whole time.
I know, you're looking at the fretboard map.
Do you see that right there?
Cheater.
Cheater, pumpkin eater.
I mean,
That's all right. It's just a Cliff Notes.
I know where, you know, like,
You practice in major scales all the time. You tell me so.
yeah, but E note, right? I know where all the E notes are. It's just the major patterns outside of the 3 note per string at the 12th fret. It's like, all right, now you're stuck here, dumbass. Now what?
I was sometimes when I was getting a little lost, I was like, what is it? C sharp minor is the minor equivalent.
Yes.
So I would just go there. 'Cause, yeah, I'm like
And
probably
hope.
any guitar player. A minor pentatonic scale, minor
They,
scale.
the
comes,
Pentecostal
like,
scales just
natural.
work, right?
Yeah.
Pentecostal, yeah.
See, what's that new track that I like? Jeff hasn't heard that one, or if Jeff wants to do that one that he likes so much, you know, I forgot that one he likes.
I know Quentin likes that 19-minute Pink Floyd.
Oh,
No, he
is
doesn't.
that the one? Yeah.
No, he
that-
doesn't.
No.
No, he doesn't.
No, Steve doesn't.
Think Floyd.
I wish I would do that other one. That what the name of that thing was? Who's that one you played?
The one that you had me look up?
Yeah, that's my favorite one now. Yeah, Jeff,
Okay.
that's the Floyd one went to number 2. There's a new one that's
Because it's number 2.
Ah.
Yeah, it slipped to number 2. That's why I want Jeff to hear this. He
Well,
might enjoy this.
Dog Paul says learn all 5 positions. Why? I have Google. I mean,
It's just missionary. That's all you know.
How long ago did I play it last, Ted?
Oh,
Do you remember?
man. I was a week ago probably. Before that, it was 2 weeks. I need to go flag that video so we know what it is. You know what I mean? Like I need to.
Yeah, I
you
should
guys
put
identify
it in
the
a
damn
playlist or something.
the side wants
yeah.
to know. The side wants to know where you find them all. They're on YouTube. I don't know what search Steve does.
I
Maybe-
literally this has been trip hop backing track.
But I
All
don't
of
think
this.
you
All
you
of
put
this.
you put in descriptions for.
Yeah, I'll look for
Okay.
rock backing track, blues backing track, funk backing track,
Sarah.
good backing track, shit backing track. You know,
I'm
you name
almost
it.
sure Jeff's gonna love this track. That's why I was wanting him to hear it too. Because I think if I
Backing
get that
tracks
number
that are-
one,
Let
Backing
me just see if I
tracks that
can
are
find it.
not Pink
'Cause
Floyd
it-
in E minor.
yeah, I'll know
yes.
it right when I hear it. I'll know it right
Because
away.
it starts off with that weird kind of little grainy keyboard sound. doesn't
Yeah,
it?
yeah, it's kind of like Floyd-ish. You know what I mean? It's kind of soft and
but
it's very
better.
deep. It's very deep. It's very like almost what you call like a ballad. You know, but it's,
A bollard.
Decide,
Yeah.
I think sometimes it depends on what the backing track is. Sometimes we get what's a copyright. It doesn't mean anything. It's just not like a strike. It's just a copyright claim, which I still think is stupid. You're putting backing tracks on YouTube for people to play along to them, but
You would think.
Right. Yeah, you
Whatever.
Be honored. You know.
yeah.
I'm gonna get a guitar sometime this year.
You better.
Anyway,
We've been
you two
talking about
guys-
that for a while, Teddy. Come on, let's go. Let's go tomorrow.
No,
I'll get you
I
the guitar
said
started.
Are you
2025.
bouncing out, Q?
Yeah, Teddy's going to come back with a fucking Tom Anderson drop top or something.
It would serve you
What's
right.
the first song you want to learn, Teddy?
Yeah, I'm bouncing out.
I don't even know.
All right, I'll
don't
find it,
know.
and
Good to
Jeff
see
and
you,
I'll do
man.
it. We'll,
I'm going to go ice up my knees.
There's so many,
yeah,
Jeff.
yeah,
I have no
you
clue.
sure you're okay?
Yeah.
I'm okay, but I feel my knees are going to be. I hit the fucking floor.
Yeah. Walk.
Y'all
softly.
didn't hear that?
No, for once. Usually you you
No.
kick a wire out or something, and we get to hear
Usually the
that.
whole computer, I catch my headphone cables and everything just falls over. But luckily my
We did
knees
hear the
caught
bird.
me.
We did hear the
Okay.
bird say, "What the fuck."
Yeah. We heard a fart too. We thought it was a fart. There it is.
Is that it?
That's it.
I'm not so sure. Hang on, let me play a little more.
What key is it in? I could figure it
Oh,
out.
wait,
but
wait.
Hang on,
Wait.
man.
Maybe it's not. Nope.
It's not this
almost
one.
it.
No.
That's almost it. It was very similar to that.
Because it just starts off with the
Almost the same way. I think Jeff's gonna love it.
You have good taste, Teddy. I know I will.
I think it might be
Yeah.
this one.
No, it's not that one.
This is
fine.
a Teddy song.
It's not like the Underworld theme song. You know the movie Underworld with the vampires.
Yeah.
Not that
So
one.
not that one. Not that one.
No,
Okay. All right, hang on.
the D side.
I'll keep looking for some
I've
more.
been trying to get Pete over here, but Pete's just a one man show. That guy's a beast.
Yes, he is.
But he's going live at night now. We got to try to drag him over here, see if he plays with
Yeah.
others in the sandbox.
Well, maybe D side will twist his arm a little.
Yeah, D side's got some pull on Pete. I think Pete would play real well with others, just to broaden his horizon a little.
Okay, so did I not also do it on Joe's?
Yeah. I'm almost sure you done. Was it Joe or Ruffy? It might have been Ruffy's.
I'm just looking at the other streams I've been on. So hang on.
Yeah, it was either Ruffy's or. But I'll know it when I hear it. Yeah, I thought it was that other one because it sounded enough the same, but we got to identify it and give it a name.
I'll actually put it into a playlist as soon as I find it, and then we won't have to do this again.
Yeah, because I remember the other guys liked it too. Remember John Deshane? He liked it, and
yeah.
some of the other guys liked it. But yeah, first played it like 3 weeks ago.
Well, I'm back to March 25th, so I've got to be around the right place now.
Yeah, might have been older.
Oh, could you hear that coming through?
Yep.
Something like that.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah, I'm still learning it. We just tried that the other night.
Is that
Really
one
good.
you're adding to your set with your band?
Yeah, yeah. I spent part of the day learning it. I always get to practice, and of course, I forget everything I learned. So.
Look at Dog Paw. He's a real a-hole. Biscuits.
You know,
Kevin's here.
And the keyboard solo.
Yeah, Biscuit slipped in.
well, I remember.
Yeah, better give Biscuit some love, guys. I'll
Yeah,
be the
go for
dog house.
it. Go
Let me
for it.
see.
Go for it.
Let's see. Here's Biscuit.
Yeah. How about that?
I don't know how long this is going to take me to find, guys. Do you want me to
I know.
just? Oh, there's the E flat stuff. So I think maybe it's before that. Oh, is it this? Nope.
Ooh, that sounds close to it, though.
But this is a good one. Happy with A minor, Jeff?
Yeah, yeah.
All right.
Wow. These
Very
ballad
cool,
tracks
That's a
really
fun one. I
Very,
like that
very
one.
cool.
pull out your personalities. These ballad tracks.
Yeah. Especially when
Whip
they
it out.
build
Whip out
like that.
personality.
Yeah. Personality. Johnny Charisma.
Personality?
Personality.
My name's Jeff.
Yeah. I like your personality. That's good because I got 7.
You got demonstrable personalities?
Well, most, yes. And testicle difficulties, yes.
That's testicleific.
Yes. Yes. Testicle mungus.
Is that Teddy? That's the one that you were thinking of? Is that
Nope.
No. It's
No, but
close.
I just felt we had to do something
Yeah.
I mean, it's good
before
that there's more
before
than
it
one.
was Wednesday, you know.
It was early March, I think it was, when you first played
Yeah.
it, like 3-2 or something like that.
Yeah, I'll find it and I'll put it into a playlist. Yeah.
Yeah, what was that called? I mean, I know
I can't remember. I mean, that one was called Spacey Enigmatic. That was what we just did, was Spacey and Enigmatic.
That's probably a good idea to say the name of it when you
Yes.
play it on the show,
Yeah.
so we can go back.
Still
to
forget
refer.
it. Still forget it.
Still forget it.
You'll
Man,
have to
But
mark it.
at least we
I'll
can
mark
then
it.
watch the thing and go, oh yeah, it was called that. Yeah.
I'll put a star or something. I'm gonna
Yeah.
put something in the title. You know?
Gold Star.
Get
Gold
a tattoo
Star.
with the name of the. Man, Steve, when you were going, you were like just perusing that fretboard and just like, it makes me realize there are times where it's like you know the neighborhood, you know the 7-Elevens over here, the grocery stores over here, but when you know it, where it's like, you know, the grocery store, you know, the sidewalk that cuts back behind 7-Eleven to get to there, you just go all around.
Well, but it's very
Certain keys,
mathematical.
too.
Like it's very mathematical. Like it's like all those long scale runs and everything. They're repetitions of patterns.
Right.
They're not that fancy. You know, something
But
like that.
I know I have a habit of picturing certain shapes in certain places.
So that A minor thing that we were just doing. That's that. It's
But I know I'm sure I'm gonna have to think about it.
there you go.
Yeah, see, I went major right there. Or I can, you know, a lot of times when I want to do something quick, we're playing an A minor, just for some reason the C major scale.
Yep. As long as you remember to stop there, so you focus on the
A's.
A's.
Right note.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, because I mean C major.
Get them lightning fast fingers.
No, they're not.
You
My
put the
hands
batteries
are
in your fingers.
my hands are bad right now because I did a ton of pressure washing on Sunday and they're all crampy.
Is that a euphemism? For
No,
something else,
it isn't.
or-
Unfortunately, I wish it was.
He's out in the back pressure washing again. Is
Yep. He's behind the shed pressure washing.
he? He's gonna go blind.
Yeah. But I mean, it's like, so, I mean, E minor is. So it's F sharp, G, A, B, C, D 3 times.
See, but I
Don't put the open
I
A
didn't
in.
slide out. Oh, you're just playing the first, the root, the second, and the third.
Yeah, don't put the open A in. I think that's. Yeah, don't put get rid of that open A. So you want open E, then F sharp, G, A,
Open A. I see what you mean.
yeah, then B, C,
Finger the
D.
A.
Yeah. So F sharp, G, A, B, C, D.
See, I I went to. I'm picturing C major once I went
Yeah.
there.
Whereas this is G major. So do
Oh,
you know?
so- yeah, that's right,
You know
G
where all
major,
your
G
F
major.
sharps are, right? So think of it as this. What I'm doing is I'm playing the same 6 notes: F sharp, G, A, B, C, D. Then I'm playing F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, and F sharp, G, A, B, C, D.
And F sharp. D and.
Yeah, don't go down. Don't go back.
And then
We
you're
got it.
going to,
F sharp at 4th fret.
oh,
And then F sharp at the 7th fret of the B string.
7.
There you go. Same notes in 3 octaves.
Oh, I see.
And then all you need to do to link them up is open E. Slide. Then slide. 3 octaves of E minor.
Gotcha. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That-
And then the other thing I do, which makes things look terrifying, but makes them actually easier to play, is I'll go backwards. So I might be ascending in notes, but I'll drop in positions. So like if I'm playing like, E Dorian. So there's a repeated note.
okay.
So my pinky is always playing fret 14.
So E Dorian is D major, right? The D major scale.
Yep.
But you're playing it from the E,
Yep. Fret 10.
which makes it. See, the other thing I seem to rely on way too much too is this pattern of like.
Oh no,
from
that's
here.
sad news. Val Kilmer's passed away.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I hope it wasn't Quentin's playing. I mean, sorry, too soon. He was just in the Top Gun movie, right?
Top Gun
Yeah.
Maverick, yeah.
Yep.
Biscuits.
He was only 65.
Yeah, he had some kind of throat cancer or something.
He did
like
have
that.
throat cancer, yeah. So I will. So like if I'm playing in any E minor, it doesn't matter. So F sharp G A. So G string.
Again?
Okay, and then on the high E string, D E F sharp. So G string to E string. Yep.
Kind of thing. Oh, so you're just skipping the second string altogether?
And then you can skip the D as well.
That's how you do it. Okay, everybody, these are free secrets.
Sorry.
Steve doesn't give these secrets away for free, so what's the PayPal?
No, I do. To me, the idea of passing on knowledge is a wonderful thing.
Exactly.
I love it.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah, so the string skipping thing is really useful.
That is very cool. I'm gonna definitely use that. I hardly ever skip over a string.
Yeah, I do it all the time.
That is cool.
Yeah, I mean, so I do stuff like this as well.
What are you in? Like a.
So I'm thinking Aeolian at this point. So the beauty of most scales is there's a 2-fret apart shape across all the strings. This one varies. So it's frets 12 and 14, E string to D string, back to the A string. Yeah, which gives you 6 notes, which is a lovely triplet feel, right? Then we do A to D. Yep. Then D to B, but this time we play the 13th fret. Yep. So far. And then finally G to E and back to the 12 and 14s.
14th fret, right?
Yep.
So.
And then I just bend up to the G.
I might need a week.
Or you just play the whole pentatonic.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the thing about that shape is it gives you sextuplets, which are instantly bluesy.
When you
So
go when you second one, you hit the D or the B.
On the very last one, I shortened the lick in order to go back to the F sharp and.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is really cool, Steve. I like that.
You can take go back to E minor again. So you take a shape like this. And you just take the 7th and 9th, and then the 7th and 8th, and you do the same pattern. Which gives you like an E minor 6/9.
Wait, you going?
Yeah, and so this one, because it's a loop, we come back to the D string at the end.
See,
Yep.
I'm so
And
trained to go to the next string down.
Yeah, right. And you can modify it, like you can say, all right, it's every other time I'm going to go pinky instead of, so I'm going to go 7/10.
Nice.
So you can just come up with different variations.
That's
But
cool stuff. It makes it you get to your destination so much faster, and it
well, and it's
and
got
like
to kind
the
of
brain
keep.
like fills in the spaces like you must have played all those notes on the way.
Yep.
But no, you
Yeah,
didn't.
it does fill in the gap.
Yeah.
Hey, sweetie. Yeah, it also gives you the idea of it's less guitar-y, if you know what I mean. It's these
like
sort of
a
sequences
keyboard
sound a
player,
little
like
more,
or a sax
little more
player.
kind of keyboardy or something, right? Yeah. And they have that little lilt to them because of the
Yeah,
sixes,
yeah.
right? So,
Oh, just wait till the next time you see me. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
a guitarist.
but I mean, I do that. So what I will do is I will. and then come back somehow. So.
I bet it helps you to see also the shapes.
You know what? The
fragment them like
biggest thing that opened up the fretboard for me was two-handed tapping.
Oh yeah.
Because now you're not thinking this way. You're thinking two hands worth of notes, and it's way more linear.
So you're thinking like root, third, fifth, and
Well, yeah, there's the
space
triad
between.
stuff, right? But also just the idea of like, so like in E minor, in E natural minor, so E Aeolian, are all the notes of both a G and a C major pentatonic.
Okay.
So I can do this over over an E minor backing. Because it's... I'm trying to clean up here. Hang on. Do that. That. And that. There we go. There we go. So it all fits E minor.
And you're saying it's my mind instantly understands the G major, that it's the same, but so it's the same as a C major pentatonic too.
Well, they're all hiding within it. So, like, if you think of the notes of E Aeolian, so it's E, F sharp, G, A, B, C, D, E. Well, C major is C, D, E, G.
C major.
As a pentatonic, yep. So it's C, D, E, G, A, C. So they're all in the E minor scale as well.
Wait, you're teaching me to see. I was blind and now I see. So C, here's my C. Start playing the national anthem.
Star Strangled Banner. Yeah.
So wait, I'm still having trouble seeing the C.
So a C major pentatonic. So just look at the shape.
Oh, okay, I see. That's the flat 3 of the E.
Yeah. So it's all within E Aeolian.
And that's the 6 of the E minor.
Yeah.
The C is in 6. Okay.
Yeah. So like as I play each string, I'll count them out for you. So I'm going from minor 6th to minor 3rd to flat 7th to 4th to root to 5th to minor 6th to minor 7th. Yeah. Then it just keeps going.
Your left hand's mainly playing like the G.
I'm just basically, it's a capo. It's a capo in the shape of G major. So it's catching the notes.
So you're only playing across the 3rd fret on your left hand? Or when
Yeah, D side, you're right. Guitar Universe does that all the time, guys. They do guitar lessons all the time.
three notes per string, right?
4.
4 notes.
Yeah, because I'm playing both major pentatonics at once.
I might have to spend some time with this video and then
Well, and then of course, so if you've got G major, then you have the A neither or. So you can do an A and a D together. Then you get the B minor sixth. So E and B minor together. It's all E minor.
So your right hand is doing two
Two.
notes on
Yeah.
each string.
Yeah.
Wow. I will study this. I will definitely study this.
So when I'm going meedly with the high gain nonsense, I'm always doing at least two with this hand. So like, I mean, I can do a whole pentatonic octave on one string. So with my left hand, I'm holding the root, the minor third, and the fourth.
You were doing 3 notes per.
I'm using, sorry, 2 with this. So root, minor third, fourth, fifth, flatted seventh.
And how do you keep the rest of the strings quiet when you're doing that? Sounds like you just got the high score on the video game.
It does the sticks.
Eddie Van Halen on crack right there.
But it's in fives, which is different, right? So
Man, so honest question, how are you keeping all the other strings quiet? What's your
underneath of this hand.
under the right? Okay. And you're using your pointer.
I'm using third and first, yeah.
Third and first. Okay.
And then, of course, Sarah.
Yeah, sorry, Sarah.
Somebody said they were bopping their baloney.
I'll have to
watching
get
you guys.
used to that. I have a tendency to, I'm pressing down too hard to hear the.
But it's just, yeah, I just do silly. I just practice doing things left-handed, you know, kind of thing.
Trying to do that with my right hand takes me back to the first day I touched the guitar.
It's weird, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Ah, interesting. You know, the only trick that I like to pull out every now and then is, like say we're in A. I love to play the flat 5, but like this, you know. So if you go, and then I'll go.
Yep.
You know, but that's
See,
the only
but
trick I bring. That's the only trick I bring to the show.
Well,
Really.
here's a dumb one that I like to do. So I like flat 5s too. So we can do a couple of different flat 5 things. So if we go off of a Dorian shape. So you play flat 5, 5, and flat 7th on the B string. So you just so it's the same fingering.
So you said E Dorian.
Yeah, so we're going 11, 12, 14. And then so 11, 12, 15. But then you can do a little sequence like this. So, because if you think about it, if you take a 3-note per string shape and just play one note of the next string and then come back again, you play 6 notes. So if you then put it over here and add that flat 5, you get this weird lick.
You know, this is isn't it that Deep Purple song?
Oh yeah, it's
Key-
nothing
keyboard
new.
solo, I think, right?
And then the other thing you can do to make it dumberer is to open the shape up. So you take a 3-note per string, like A minor pentatonic kind of arpeggio. Okay, so it's A, C, D, then miss the D string out. That's it.
Yeah, what is it again?
All right. So we can do fun little sequences in that. But the other thing you can do, based on what we were doing before with the flat 5, you can go. Ah, yeah. Now, how fast could you do that? How about this? Yeah.
Nice. That's
So you can get your
cool.
fingers going in a natural order and mess with the order of the notes.
What are you doing again?
So you get G, A, C, B.
I see.
And then when you feel like it, you peel out and you play the high E and you finish the lick. Oh yeah, okay, so then that's something else that you'll hear me do all the time.
Nice.
And it's just
See,
bloody
I was giving
pentatonics.
credit. I was giving credit to the wah-wah pedal the whole time. It's much more complex than just the wah-wah pedal. No, those are great. Those sound really, really cool.
Well, and they work in different places, right? So this shape, the 3-fret, 2-fret shape works great for like root position on the, you know. But if you want to, you can come back 2 frets and do a 2-fret, 3-fret shape. And drop back into that Dorian shape.
So wait, tell me that again. That's a one, 2-fret, 2-fret. I'll study these. These are really cool too.
If you want to really annoy people, do major ones. Because they get odd.
What are you doing?
Yep. And again, you get that doubled E, or actually a tripled E if you do this sequence. just gets weird.
That's really cool. That's really cool. I hope I don't forget these. Probably in an hour I'll forget them. That's why I'm glad it's on the video.
It's fine. It's fine. But yeah, and so a lot of what I do is it's stuff I've thought, well, how can I do that? How can I make that different? You know, rather than doing this, what can I do that isn't that? You know,
Right, and it seems like the moment you let yourself out of that 4-fret range box,
it gets more
you
interesting.
can see more stuff going on.
Yeah, and again,
And
so that's
especially when
why,
the first and second
like
string
with the
come
two-handed stuff, I do a lot of things like where are we? So instead of the tap pull hammer thing, the triplet, right? Which is your classic, right?
Right.
We've heard the tap pull hammer thing way too much. I like to do a hammer on from nowhere. So you start with a hammer on. And again, it's very keyboard-like.
What are you doing?
So-
12th or 14th?
14th.
Oh, wait. But what are you picking? What scale are you picturing there?
So it's it's an E minor pentatonic, but taking the minor third away until the end. So it's more of a ninth. It's that kind of ambiguous, a little bit Japanese. So it's 1, 2, 5. Then it's 4, 5 root.
You said the third you're leaving out.
Yep. Then we
You
do
doing
the same
open?
thing.
You do, what
There's
you
no
doing?
opens.
Strings, Stuart? No opens.
So it's all hammers if you think of it. So it's hammer, hammer, hammer. Yep, start from the E.
Well, you're on the.
Yeah, 7th and 9th. And then we do almost the same thing again. Now we're going to go. So there's the minor third at last. And then we're going to play the flat 7. Which is a fun little voicing in its own right.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I have to get used
And it's
to that.
again very keyboardy.
That hammer on from nowhere is it's messing with my rhythm a little bit, but I can get used to that.
Yeah, it's just it's a small but quick, definite movement. And if you think about it, it's the sort of thing like guys like Red Beach and that were doing back in the 90s.
Nice. I like it. I like it.
And it like I say, it's E minor, but it's a little ambiguous at the beginning.
And A is in it. You could do open strings too, right? That'd be.
Oh yeah, they're all in it.
Very cool. Very cool. I gotta dive into that and just see the
It's like, and it's just
possibilities are-
to me
awesome.
when I got into this stuff, yeah, it was just like, well, what else can I do with this? I want to play it differently. What do I do? And so I took a very mathematical approach to it. It's like, well, I'm going to play this number of notes, but I'm going to move them here.
What about I hear Rick Beato talk about spread triads, and that's something I kind of grasped for a little while. I could see what he's doing. He's taking a note from the middle and putting it up high.
It's
right.
kind of like inversions, really, in that sense. But you're not sort of cycling through in order. You're just taking one and going, I'm going to put it over here.
Yeah,
That's
kind of an Eric Johnson kind of thing, right?
Yep.
Isn't that what he does a
Yep.
lot of? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's so you're still sort of playing, an E minor or whatever, but you're just playing it different. I tend to do a lot of that, I must admit, on my 7-string, a lot more than I do on the 6-string, just purely because, like, if you're playing, an E minor here, for example, so you've got a G on the B string here, well, then you've got one over here as well.
Right.
Because 7-string has a B and an E both sides.
I see.
So you can instantly extend chord voicings and move notes around, and it sort of instantly
So you're
lends
always
itself.
you're always picturing your 1st and 2nd string is the 6th and 7th string.
Yeah.
That same. Okay.
Yeah, anything you can do on the treble, you can now do in the bass. So for revoicing chords, for extending scales, it's actually very easy.
Are you getting all this, Ted?
Yeah,
Taking notes. We want to hear you play next week.
Yeah.
I know.
There'll be a quiz tomorrow morning. Yeah. Multiple guess.
Yeah, we had got these cheap ass guitars that there was before Timu, but it was pretty much like a Timu special. And the hurricane had rained on the guitars, but I remember the few times I touched it, I don't even think it was working properly. It was so
Right.
cheap
Yeah.
because you got an amp with it, and I think it was like $80 or something.
Mm-hmm.
So it was really cheap for like a really nice amp actually, and then a really super cheap guitar. I remember it was red and white, and it had no brand on it. But I think it was so crappy that that's why I couldn't play it. It was just horrible.
Yeah.
And then it got wet with Hurricane Wilma, and we had to get rid of them. Me and the ex-wife.
Yeah. Yeah.
I bought it in 2004, and then we lost them in 2005. So we never even really got a chance to play them.
Right.
We just goofed around a couple times, but nothing serious at all.
Yeah. So Jeff, last thing. All right. So one thing you can do with 2 hands is reach a lot further than you can with 1 hand.
Okay.
So you can take some really obvious lick and make it sound totally bizarre. Like it's the greatest thing ever, but it's something really pedestrian in terms of what it is. So if you take good old A minor pentatonic, and we've all trilled it, right? Like that. Yep. So instead of doing that, do these notes up here.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'm still going to be playing, the 5th fret with this hand, but this hand's just going to be like a giant capo. It's just going to walk around to catch the notes, as it were. And so you end up with this monstrosity. And like I say, this is just A minor pentatonic. It's a beautiful thing.
Nice, nice.
You could, Alexis, if you wanted to.
That is really cool. That's really cool.
And it's such a simple idea, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, if you now pay attention to some of the stuff I've done on other videos, like there's like in E minor, I'll tap all the 12th fret notes and then fret the first position pentatonic down here.
I see. So you basically
Do the other split. Yeah.
You've reversed them.
Yes.
I see.
Yeah. I mean, I could just do the open strings, obviously. What,
Yeah,
melody?
so you go.
Yep.
Yeah. Nice. That is cool. That is very cool.
Yeah.
Steve, do you remember the first song you ever played on a guitar when you first learned or first got a
Yeah.
guitar in your hands?
Yeah.
What'd you learn?
House of the Rising Sun.
Ah, there you go, Teddy. That's where you start. If you want to sound like Steve does today.
Yeah, right.
You know, the first thing I learned, I can still remember the day we lived on the third floor in an apartment building. It's only two apartments per floor. So I just had a neighbor that lived right across. I opened my door. I look at his door. He had his door open, and in there he had just started taking guitar lessons. We were just kids, but he was going.
Yeah.
And so I've got a couple guitar students, and a lot of times that is one of the first things that I'll show
The
them.
shuffle. Yeah.
Just because, you can do it with one finger if you needed
Yep,
to.
absolutely.
You can start to get the other finger in there. And what's cool, I tell them, it's like, just last weekend I was with my buddies, and we were doing that. It's still with me today, except me and you were going.
So I still remember my most light bulb moment on the guitar.
Uh-huh.
So my friend had bought me the Never Mind the Bollocks, Here's the Sex Pistols songbook. And, of course, it showed it all in cowboy chords, right? So, we're playing Anarchy in the UK like this. And it's like, it's sort of it, but it doesn't sound right. And then one day I was sitting on the edge of my bed, and I literally did this by accident. And I literally was like, hang on, that sounded the same. What the fuck? What the fuck? So I was like, does that mean there's others? Like these two-fingered chords I've seen people play on the TV, they actually do something. So I literally like... And I wrote them down as fractions. I didn't know how to write music or anything. So I wrote them down as the number of fret over the number of string. So like G was 3/6.
Okay.
So and that told me where to play a G. And then D was 5/5. And so on. And then, of course, I realized, well, shit, now let me try those songs I know. It's like, that's how they did it. Yeah.
Right. That's what, there's a lot of people that will shy away from learning how, these famous musicians have done it. Like, I don't want to, I want to do it my way. It's like, no, come on,
I've
you're being
been
lazy.
careful
You're
about
gonna-
learning solos. Because
Yeah.
I know damn well if I sat down and immersed myself in a Joe Satriani tune or a Vi tune or a Paul Gilbert tune, I would absorb so much of the licks that I would then sound like a copyist. Do you know what I mean? So I like to try and copy the feel, the attitude, but not necessarily the specific licks.
I can see that. But
Yeah.
like with the rhythm of the song,
Oh,
to
yeah,
know how
yeah.
to do it right, and to learn what they were thinking, where their mindset was, kind of like takes you right into the room with them. It's like, oh, I bet this is what they were thinking when they wrote that, and this is the reason why it's so magical. Like we do a song called Hash Pipe. You know that one?
Yep.
There you go. What is it? Is it on the C that it does a stab? Is that where it goes?
I go.
It goes.
Yeah. The push is on the C. Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
Okay. Yeah. I haven't played that in about 20 years.
All the small things.
All the small things. Yep.
And we do
That's-
one way or another. We go.
Yep.
But yeah. This is the first band that I'm in right now. First band that we've ever done, popular songs. Just so happens everybody in the band loves the same songs I love.
Good.
I mean, when they start talking about the songs, it's like, dude, these would be on my mixtape.
Yeah, that's
there's
awesome.
None that I would throw out. We
Yeah.
even do a little Elvis Presley like.
Nice.
We're caught in a trap. Like that.
Yeah.
some
Oh
of the
God, what Elvis? We used to, as part of a medley, we used to do. Yeah.
Walking through a party in county jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used
Caught
to
my
play in a
balls
band.
on a
I was
rusty nail.
I was a bass player.
Went to the doctor to see what he could do, and he stuck them together with a crazy glue.
Is that how you would avoid copyright? Just change.
Yeah, totally.
The
that's
Blues Brothers.
Blues Brothers. That's right. Oh shit!
How about
and
I like this little thing that Joe Walsh does.
Latest Flame.
Which one's that?
Latest Flame.
Latest Flame?
Yeah,
Elvis?
Latest Flame. Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Heard of her. Heard of her.
I was watching, they've got some...
It's just like my
they've got
mom
some-
always used to say, shucks.
Elvis has left the building.
Yes. Yes.
There's I was just recently watching they've got some high definition Elvis, performance videos, and it's just magical to watch. Oh my gosh, he was that one of the last concerts, he was looking terrible, but man, he could still sing.
Yeah.
He's got such an amazing voice.
Go.
Such feeling. Do you think he could really ever play guitar though? I think whenever he strummed a guitar,
Oh, he's
I
just
could
a
sense
he's a
that
three quarter. He was a three quarter.
three-quarter guy.
Yeah. Scotty was doing the work.
Yeah, I think Teddy's better than Elvis actually, but
Probably.
Elvis does have the voice,
And the hips.
and the hips. How's your hips, Teddy? Quentin had hips until he fell.
Yeah, until he dislocated them all. All five of them. All five of his hips are dislocated now.
Yep. Q's coming back up, I think. Look at that.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Quentin has 5 hips and he's got a 4-chamber heart like a cow.
And 8 stomachs. Yeah.
How about this? This little trick that Joe Walsh.
Yep.
That little chicken picking.
Yep. Dank. Another
really cool.
Yeah, he's got a great because his personality comes through his playing, right? So
Yeah,
he's a
it sure
goofball
does.
and his playing is goofy. It's wonderful.
He's got this great talk that he does in front of a bunch of soldiers on YouTube, and he explains how
Does it
how
start
that
with
song,
"Please Don't Shoot Me"?
He explains how that song was one song he had, and then the reggae part of it was another song.
Yep.
And he put them together, but they didn't go together with the keys, but he made it work. And,
Yeah, exactly.
also the Funk 49 thing. In that at the end he does a little. No, is it an A? It bends into
Yeah, pulls into the octave. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he always says, like, when he plays that live, he's like, that's so sweet, or that's so nice.
Yes. Well, see, and the fun of floating bridges is you can mess with stuff like that. So.
Nice. It's a very
Go from
Alice
a
in
minor
Chains
third
sounding.
to an octave. but not the
Excellent.
octave you were expecting.
I see, because you're bending this string, and it's
And the other one
messing
drops.
With the other ones.
Yeah.
Almost
yeah.
Sabbath Iron Man right there.
Yeah, but weird. Yes, a weird. It's like you know,
Oh,
Aluminum Man.
Iron Man. Yeah.
But you speaking of flat fives, so the thing I was going to tell you about flat fives was there's a lick I like to do because it's so disgustingly annoying. So if you're in an E minor, you play the minor third, you bend it up to a major third, then you hammer on what would be the 4, but it's now a flat 5, and then finish the bend.
Wait, let me try that. Wait. Well, you're hammering it onto the 12th fret.
So I'm playing 14, 12, bend, 14, bend.
14.
That's it.
It sounds like a warped ambulance.
Yep. It's a wambulance.
Nice. I remember when I was in like middle school. I think it was middle school. My friend.
So 10,
called
10
me
years
up.
ago?
Yeah, just 10 years ago.
Yeah.
10. My friend called me up and he went like this on over the phone. He went. And I said, "I'll be right over." I walked because mom wasn't home. There was no car. It's like I walked like probably 6 miles.
Yep.
To get to his house just so that I could learn that.
Yeah. I carried a 50-watt amp like 4 miles to a friend's house once. Just couldn't move my arms the next day, but it was that day was fun. But
Right.
yeah, it's the triplets, right? Diddly 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 diddly. It's like, ooh, a sequence, And like I
so
say,
cool.
that's what I like about all the string skipping stuff is it naturally lends itself to sixes, which obviously being a multiple of 3, although it's shreddy, it's still a bluesy shreddy thing,
Wait, and when you were showing me that once,
Yeah, so count it, right? It's 6 notes per sequence.
it's 5. Oh, because you're doing a hammer on pull-off.
It's all 6s.
Do you know any Eddie Van Halen tricks that are
Not
teachable?
really. And again, because I didn't want to sound too much like him. That was the
Right, I
thing.
gotcha,
So, so I like copying the vibe of what he was doing. But I've learned very little of his stuff, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because at the time I was way too much of a punk rocker to care, kind of thing. Like so as much as I appreciated it, I was just like, yeah, that's cool.
And I agree with you totally. I would rather know like the theory of things, how things work, the mechanics, because then you can just walk into jam with anybody and make it work. You got all these tools.
See, he
at
did
your
a lot of
disposal.
things that broke down into groups of 7.
Yeah.
So like the like the lick at the beginning of Panama and stuff like that. It's Hot for Teacher. It works into 7s, and 7s sound like they ought to be clever, but they're not. So one of my favorite licks. Let me get Q to shout at me again. Sounds great.
Yeah.
It's so fucking simple. All right.
Is that like a Yngwie? It sounds like Yngwie Malmsteen.
It does, doesn't it? But it's not. All right. So, if you take 3 notes per string, and you pluck down, up, down, up,
Down, up, down.
and then you go that note sequence, how many notes do you play?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 7.
And then you move to the next string. Go.
Is that where you went?
Yep. You spot the pattern yet? Just E.
So are you going?
That's the end.
Wait, what is it again?
So the starting notes are A and D. That's all you need to know.
Starting notes are A and D. Wait, G.
Yeah.
Now slow that picking down. What are you doing there?
Okay, it's strictly alternate. So that's the only thing that's like vaguely tricky because it's down, up, 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 down, up,
Alternates.
down. So it's strict alternate. Yep.
That sounds like
Terrifying.
it almost sounds like it's like you play that and you say humans cannot go any faster than that. That's the fastest you can go. It's
But
a
it's
proven fact.
yeah, you know. But yeah, so it's a terrifying sounding lick, but it's not terrifying at all.
Yeah.
It's very simple because it's the same 6-note sequence again, like 3 times. You know,
Yeah.
and of course you don't have to just do that. So, I mean, I can do the same thing, taking my bastardized Dorian shape, and I'll do it with that. You know.
But you say on the second when you hit the second string, you're doing a up pick.
Yes.
Oh, because you just done a downstroke
Yep.
on the last note on the first string.
Yep.
I see. So, but the pick is never alternates from down up down up down up.
It's
down, up,
always
down all the
alternate
time.
picking. Yes. There's no economy picking in it. And I think that's part of what makes it sound as spicy as it is. Like it sounds so mechanically driven. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, but yeah, I mean, I can take the same idea. To any shape. Yeah, you can steal that one, Ken.
Yeah. That is awesome. That is awesome.
You know, and it's a weird, you know, sevens. How why would you play in sevens? Because it's fucking easy. That's why. Because as long as you in your head can make those sevens fall on, you know, fall within the beats, right?
Yeah, that's cool. These are patterns I don't know that I would have even come up with myself. Mm-hmm. You know.
But they're very mathematical, very shapy. They're
Yeah.
then it's like taking the mechanical side of it and go, oh, what can we do musical with this?
Why do you think? Because Eddie Van Halen does a lot of stuff where the shape doesn't change. across
Oh,
all
yeah, this kind of stuff. Those things, yeah.
Yeah, and I assume the idea for them was that they don't change shape.
No, but what it does is it plays 3 different modes of the scale as you go. So you get Dorian, then you get a little bit of Phrygian, and then you go Mixolydian. But if you sequence across the strings, then you get some weird...
What? Here's a question for you. You know? Do you know the song Magic Man very well?
No. The stuff I've played with Hart is like Barracuda and.
But here's an interesting thing because it's like in G minor, right? So it's begin, and then it's got this weird an F major that it goes to, but technically it's got the G and the D on the first and second strings in it. So it's So, but the thing is that it's G minor, F.
So do you know what that chord's called?
With that?
Yeah.
What is that?
Because wait, I'll tell you where you've heard it before in F sharp.
Oh yeah.
So what it is it's got a sixth and a ninth. So it's an F6 over 9.
F6 over 9. So,
Yeah.
but the question is, why there's a little melody that I play over that when it goes, it's the F major, and I go. So that pulls in, I'm understanding the song like it's in G major, G minor, but it's pulling in the major third of the G when it goes to that F. Because when when we got together and played it, or no, well, yesterday during the day, I was just trying to refresh myself, and I instantly played because I'm
You think in G minor,
playing the G minor scale. So why is that working? Why is that major third?
Because you're not playing it over the G.
It's because of the and in relation to the F. What is that? That's a whole step up from the third of the F.
Yeah. It's F Lydian.
I'm trying to do the Simpsons theme. Again, whenever I get Lydian,
Which is Dorian.
is Dorian or Lydian? I thought Lydian was the Simpsons.
No, Dorian. It's in E.
It's Dorian. Oh, okay.
But it has a little Phrygian hint of puts the F in it.
Oh, right.
But then it's Dorian. Yeah.
Wait, play it again though. Play just the main part of the thing.
The main part? Okay, so in terms of E, it's a flat 7, a minor third, a major 6th, Dorian,
Okay,
root.
Yeah.
5th, yeah, it's a flat 7, so just use your pinky. It's a little easier.
Oh yeah. So it's all right. We'll say the song. So the song is in G minor, but when it hits that F, it's changed.
So it's going. So against the F, it's a sharp 4. Which is very Lydian.
Back to the Heart song, the Magic Man, the F. Yeah.
So when you play the B as opposed to the B flat against the F, it's a sharp 4. So it makes it Lydian at that point.
Okay, because there would be no F major in a G minor.
No.
The family. It's
Yeah.
So that if thinking G minor, when I think G minor and then I put the F major behind it, is it?
Well,
kind of
I mean,
like
F major and G minor can go together. That's not an issue because the normal
like the G a 6, a minor 6 of
no, because the normal fourth of an F would be the minor third of the G. So they have actually deliberately messed with the key.
Okay.
So they've basically gone from a chord progression that works There's nothing wrong with that at all because it's minor third to major third. That's all it is. But what they've done is they've made it so when they hit that, they're going to the sharp 4.
No, I know ChatGPT described it as a passing tone, is what it becomes. I guess to get
It's
back
there
to
for a
G,
bit too
G minor.
long to be a passing tone, though. I mean,
Well, but it's just because it's just doing this. It's doing hits the F, and then I'm going. And it goes back to the G.
yeah. But yeah, so if I'd call it a passing tone if you literally went like that. But the fact
I
that
see, I
you're sustaining that
It's
for a
hanging
bit,
around
you know,
long enough to-
yeah,
yeah.
that it's like no, that's a sharp 4.
see. So then it's got
So if you think
so it's got a-
Satriani's flying in a blue dream, for example, same voicing but in C.
yeah.
Sharp 4. Good,
Is that the
good,
song
good
of his
Lydian
that-
chords. Let's get a clean tone out of this thing. Here we go.
Nice.
That'll give you a
Sounds
nice
great.
E Lydian sequence. So it's
I love that you're showing me the areas that I've neglected.
well, but this is the stuff that has fascinated me, right? So, you know, and then you get into like the altered scales, like so instead of just Lydian, you get into Lydian dominant. So it's sharp 4 flat 7. You know, so you put that against an E. And your scale is.
Wow.
It gets fun.
Yeah. You're making my brain hurt, man.
Good. As my physics teacher in college said, follow? No? Excellent.
You with me? No?
Yep.
All right.
I'm doing my job.
So we send Quentin home with sore knees, and I go with a sore brain.
Yeah.
Got to take some Excedrin or something to.
Well, yeah. Well, and yes, you can watch the video to sort of backtrack if any of this doesn't stick. So, but yeah, feel free to ask questions whenever the hell you feel like it, man. I love
How often
this.
do you do this? Is cool stuff, I think, to do.
Okay, so we've been doing kind of fairly mainstream stuff on the Friday night shows, but I'm just working on material for it's going to be a Wednesday night show called GTU Gets Weird, and it's going to be this kind of stuff.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's got to be thousands of guitar players out there that would just love to tap into this. It's like the right words at the right time to the right person, and when you hear that little piece of, I can still remember when I didn't understand what the modes were really until I saw this one video, and the guy just droned on an E or something,
Pete.
and then played the chords along with it, and then it's like, oh, okay, I hear the different sounds. Pete.
You know what?
Want to drag Pete up here? You guys want to hear somebody go crazy? Bring up Pete.
Yeah,
That's a
Pete.
nice guitar.
Quentin can never remember Pete's name.
Pete's a freaking beast, man.
I know, he's a great player, and that smile. He's got charisma.
The T, the goatee. Well, it's not really a goatee because it goes all the way around, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a wide goatee. Yeah. But
Yeah, he's hurting my brain. In a good way, though. In a good way.
Yeah, but like I say, a lot of it is very mathematical. So if you can sort of, if you can count to 8 and you know your alphabet from A to G, you can get most of this stuff.
Yeah.
It really does boil down to quite simple sort of counting through notes.
But I think you can probably do a Rubik's Cube too, judging by what you just showed us.
No, I don't practice them. But I mean, in my work, you can imagine repairing instruments. I have to be able to think in 3 dimensions.
Yeah.
Because I'm working to tolerances of, the thickness of a coat of paint, kind of thing, and I have to be able to visualize
that's
that.
what you do for a living is instrument repairs.
Yeah,
and-
that's my day job. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So,
Awesome.
hence
And
all
where
these,
are you again?
hence all these bastardized instruments.
You stole all of them? They haven't checked the vault in the back of the shop.
No. This is like I say, none of them are stock. Well, a few of them are stock, but not many. Like this thing started off yellow. So this guitar was known affectionately by my friends in England as the Tart because it went everywhere and did everything.
Yeah.
So
Now where is it that you live, Steve?
I'm on the west coast of
don't dox
Canada, just
yourself.
outside of Vancouver.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
So
But
I
there
will
was
be
that one
charging you the
were-
25% tariff on this lesson, obviously.
Damn orange man.
Yeah, Colonel Mustard.
That's right, but you were going to be in New Orleans, I think. We almost crossed paths in New Orleans. wasn't it?
I was in Miami at the time that you were going to be in. Where the hell were you going to be?
Oh, that's right. No, that's when I went to Florida. Yep.
Yes, you were going to be in
Fort
just.
Lauderdale, I think, area or something.
No, you weren't that close.
No,
I
we
don't
were on
think
the-
because
we were on the
Fort
far left side
Lauderdale's
of
only
Florida.
like 20 minutes away from where I was.
I can't
yeah.
remember where we
I
were.
can't remember.
Yeah, we were visiting my wife's friend.
It was a
down
couple
there.
of hours drive, and it was just but the timing just didn't quite
It was
work.
kind of
So
it was kind of fun because we stayed in this hotel with our dog Nanook. He's a German Shepherd Husky, and I'd take him out to pee, and he'd chase these little salamanders. They're all over the place. They'd climb the trees, yeah, we almost crossed paths there.
yeah,
I
absolutely.
drove all the way down to Florida from Virginia.
Right.
Straight through.
Mm-hmm.
When we first got there, we checked in that hotel, and I was just out.
Zombie. Yeah.
And then we had to drive back in the same fashion. Oh, I thought I was gonna die. I thought like, how can I possibly? Luckily, I was in my truck that's got keeps it in the lane, has the cruise control to keep the same distance.
So there's
from the
enough
car.
beepers to go. Oh,
So you
well,
could
yeah.
sleep. Yeah, you could get a 20-minute nap. And
Well, that's
all
what
right.
cruise control's for, right? Isn't it?
Yeah.
You go climb in the back and have a nap.
Yeah. You think you're cool? You're Tom Cruise. I'm getting
Yeah.
cruise control. It's high tech.
Yeah,
It's a Mission Impossible kind of vehicle.
that's right. Maverick. Yeah.
Yeah, here's to Maverick. We dedicate this to Maverick.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wait, no, Maverick's not the Val Kilmer character, is he? Or is he? No.
I can't remember. I mean, I've seen the new one as well, and I still can't remember. Because
Was
he
Maverick his buddy that kind of
I
ended
don't
his
know.
life?
I get the feeling Ted knows this.
Trivia Ted?
No.
I
Awake
don't- I
Ted.
don't-
No.
Yeah. What's the trivia question? What is it?
Who was
What
Who was
character is Val
Maverick?
Kilmer?
What Maverick was? That's Tom Cruise, right? You're talking about?
okay? So who was Val Kilmer's character?
Oh, that's Iceman. That's
Iceman, right?
Yeah,
Right,
Iceman.
right.
Yeah.
There you
That's
go.
right.
Yeah.
Well, it's 1:30 here, guys. I should get to bed. My wife is probably saying she's going to kill me, but she doesn't appreciate if I go in there and I'll say, but Steve Brand was teaching guitar lessons. I don't care what that is.
Who the hell is he when he's at home? Yeah.
You have to understand the value and the
God.
amazement that we all
God.
had. We were all bowing down, and we're not worthy. We're not worthy.
No.
Tell her your guitar neck is ready and hard for her.
That's right. That's right.
Oh,
I'll be walking up there with nothing but a G string.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Boing.
all right. I better get off here, guys. Plus, I
When the
have to
G
take
string
my,
is tuned to hey.
Hey. I was finding I was tuning. I set my tuner. Now maybe my tuner's just a little bit off or something, but I set it to 443 instead of 440.
Oh, okay.
And for some
That's why you
reason, I
sounded a little
felt
edgy
like-
at the beginning.
Well, no, this was, I mean, a band practice last
Oh.
night. That's what I did. And for some reason, I felt like this feels better than when I tune at 440.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if just my tuner's off, if my intonation's off or something. I thought I set my intonation, everything very carefully. But even tonight, now, I don't know if it's just because I still don't have my system set up. I'm listening to my guitar through my ear. That's where I take this off.
Oh yeah, no, I
and I'm
see
hearing
you slip the
music.
cans off. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm getting that's how I'm doing my mix with the rhythm. But man, there was some of the things I'd hit up here, and it's like, wait, that didn't sound right. And I think it did sound right. It didn't sound right because of maybe the headphones. But
Little resonance going on.
then that sounds the same, right?
Yep.
So
Yeah.
Oh, do a little montage, like a little 30-second montage, each one of you, of like your favorite tunes. Remember how you did that and everybody loved it? Remember, it's like a little and Steve's like, that crappy shit, and everybody loved it. Remember, Steve?
Wow.
Like-
give my secrets away. And then Steve
Yeah,
said, "What,
it was
that crappy
funny.
shit?"
Yeah, and everybody loved it. They did like a little montage of all their favorite tunes for you
I
guys.
thought it was all the stupid TV themes and everything, wasn't it?
Maybe that too. It might have been that also. You're right. Could have been that too.
Yeah.
is that it's a Monsters?
Yep.
Yeah, he did a
Yeah,
bunch
yeah,
of
yeah.
stuff like that, and everybody loved it.
Oh. Forgotten it. There we go.
There it is.
Sorry. That's better.
You want to hear the thing I like to whip out?
Oh, steady now.
Here's the thing.
Excuse me while I whip this out. Nice.
It sounds better
Yeah,
on an
good.
acoustic, but
Yeah, yeah. But,
yeah.
Mission Impossible. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Oh, MASH.
yeah. God. There you go. Somebody asked for that. Good job.
Or let's see.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a tough one. Do you know how to do that right? Because
No.
you know the bass
Yeah.
note. It's going like this. It's going.
There's distinct syncopation between the two parts.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
hard to get. I think I.
And that's what he was so masterful at, right? I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know how many brains he's got shoved in that head of his, but there seem to be different ones for all his fingers. So
Yeah. Exactly.
yeah, he could
exactly.
just
Definitely that one.
break those things apart. It was amazing.
Oh, we do another one. What's that? It sounds better with the rest of the band. They're not here right now. I'll call them up. Hold on. Give me. That's
There's
a gold dust woman.
Yep.
There's a
Fleetwood Mac.
there's a ridiculous meme I've posted a couple of times. It's actually an unfortunate police interrogation with a very guilty person, but the caption has got nothing to do with what the person did, so it is still funny.
What up, everybody?
It's like so, and this band that you're working with and are almost ready to tour, are they in the room with us?
The puppy Smurf here.
Are they
Uh-oh,
Papa Smurf?
here he comes, running from the low.
We used to know. We had a friend that was a bass player.
See,
He'd
actually,
always pop
now
his
Jeff,
string.
you should probably know about Angel here because he is constantly on the run from the law.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Constantly, every time you see him in his car, he's running from the law. Every time, like you can see through his back window, there's like a roadblock, and amazingly, he's going away from it. What a coincidence, you know? It's
I
like
fought the law and I
law
won.
one.
You're too much, Steve. You're too much.
I know I am.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, you tell me. Tell me. I'll tell you. I'll tell you what.
Well, what about this one? This one.
All right, here we go. Oh, here we go.
That's it. That's all I ever learned of it. But
Noise.
As it used to be written on the set list, cows.
cows.
Carry on, wayward son.
Oh,
Cows.
Carry on, wayward son. Yeah. Cows.
You know what? And before I was going to be working with a band, and they said, oh, and I had never heard the song until about 5 years ago.
Oh wow.
I was blissfully unaware of it, and they're like, "What do you mean you've never heard it before?" And I'm like, "I genuinely do not think I've heard this song." And of course, since they introduced it to me, I hear it everywhere. You know, in elevators, on radio stations, you name it, I hear that fucking song. But until that day when they said, "Yeah, we do this," and I'm like, "What
Somehow
the fuck
you
is this?"
always missed it.
Yeah, just like absolutely blissfully unaware of
There's
it.
probably like these little song angels that are trying to make sure
Mm-hmm.
everybody hears these songs. And it's like, okay, let's give it to Steve. I just went in the bathroom.
Yeah,
He just
yeah.
missed it, you know. He just got out of the car. It was next on the radio.
So,
I wish I could go back and not know
Hey,
some
Michelle.
songs and hear them for the first time now.
Yeah.
Can you imagine not ever hearing any Van Halen and it's like, hey, try some Van Halen?
mm-hmm.
Hello, Michelle.
Hello,
Hey,
Jeff.
Shorty.
Gig
Hi,
yourself.
Angel.
Well, you said you were going to go to bed. I think I'm going to go to bed too.
Yeah.
So.
But we're not going together, though.
No,
we're going separate.
different beds. Thank you. Different beds, if that's okay. There'll be no spooning tonight. You know,
They
the
went
facial
off-
hair
they went
works
off
like
just-
Velcro. It's not good.
They were holding hands and they were skipping and jumping.
See, they liked the movie stuff. See, Steve, they all liked it. They were all saying they liked it.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. What other ones do I know?
Good Top Gun. Good Top Gun theme. There you go.
And it's funny.
How
Look,
about
so everybody knows the Pink Panther theme, right?
Oh yeah, good one.
But everybody forgets the Cluzo theme,
Yep.
Good
right?
night, Hip. Sweet dreams.
Yeah, Ken wanted Mark.
I hope you have a good day.
Yo, can you do the Looney Tunes theme?
So much fun.
Nice. I like that one.
Henry Mancini, awesome.
This one sounds better on a bass, but.
Yeah, for sure. Awesome.
Can you do the Scooby Doo?
What is it? Magnum PI? Is there a Magnum PI theme? Remember that one?
Yeah, I don't remember it. I vaguely remember the A Team.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The old Star Trek.
Oh yeah.
Oh, hang on.
What was the other one? Twilight Zone. What was
Scooby-Doo?
Twilight?
Oh,
Zone one?
Twilight Zone's easy. It's actually called Dark Star. It's by Grateful Dead.
Yeah, Ken wants Hawaii 5-0.
Oh! Hum it, hum it, hum it.
Yeah, how did Hawaii 5 go?
I used to know how to play it. Shit, I'll have to think about that
I
one.
can't remember.
Hum it
Get it
again.
in my
I
head.
used to know it too. I don't.
Yeah. Get that in my head.
I don't think Columbo ever had one.
Oh.
CSI had one. Original Vegas.
Yeah, I learned that one a little while ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's an awesome one to play.
Yeah. I'm sucking at them.
How about? I used to know. You know Johnny B. Good's in-
Remember
Yeah,
Happy Days? Wasn't the Happy Days? Wasn't that a good one?
It's in B.
You should be able to play Scooby Doo theme at least. Come on, man.
Yep.
Hello, hello. Who
How
doesn't
about
remember
I learned
Scooby-Doo?
at Hotel California.
Yeah.
What happened, Mama?
Used to know.
No,
It.
Mama. It's 1:30 in the morning. 1:30 in the morning. Everybody's sleeping. Just me and you here.
I'll try to.
Okay. Time to go to bed, Mama.
New Blues by Joe Satriani. It's just a B minor thing. Yeah.
Yep, Crush of Love. That's my favorite.
Never heard of it.
Yep.
Oh, how about let's see. I'm a little bit out of tune. Forgive that.
Are you going for Always Me, Always Be You? Yeah.
Buddhist grad queens in the house.
So, interesting thing. So, the tab book and Joe in the video played the opening chord of Always Me, Yours with You like this. Right? So they tabbed it like it. He doesn't play it like that. He plays it here.
Oh yeah.
Because I watched him.
Is that the song that is he's got a song that's neither major or nor minor,
Yeah.
so he can do whatever he wants over it. What does that mean? If it's a lot of sus chords, is that what it is? That's a masterpiece of a song.
Mm-hmm.
I wore that album. That's Living in a Blue Dream, right? Is that what that's?
No,
what
that's
that's on?
that's. Is that from? No, that was from Surfing, isn't it? Oh, think about this now. What album was that on? I thought that was Surfing,
Yeah.
but I could be wrong. Because Blue Dream, he gets more. Like I say, he starts doing the Lydian stuff more. Yeah, like the. Whereas, Surfing was more of the. Why can't I remember that
Yeah, nicely done, Steve. That's awesome. I saw him in Constitution Hall in Washington D.C.
Oh, okay.
It's interesting though. He had the other guitar playing the other parts was like off stage in the dark. I thought I don't know, it seemed a little weird. I thought, man, just let him stand on the stage.
Yeah,
Come on.
usually
He's
whoever
doing some really amazing parts.
Yeah.
I know they're your parts, but
Yeah.
give him a little. Just
No,
let
he's
him have a
usually
feel
the
of
other
little
guys
stuff.
on stage. Whenever I've seen him, he's been out there. So
Yeah, that's what. Well, maybe. Yeah,
maybe it was a stand-in. Like maybe it wasn't his regular guy.
Maybe if I'd have said something to him then, he would have
Yeah.
changed it to what he does now. Somebody
Right.
obviously had the balls to
Hey,
talk to
Jeff
him and say,
noticed you had that guy off to the side. You should probably fix that. Yeah.
yeah, there's that guy Jeff. He keeps talking about you behind your back, man. It's all about that guy
Yeah.
in the shadow.
Well, see, and now Ted's going to tell you something about me.
Uh-oh.
Oh, he already knew, doesn't he? He already knows.
I don't know. Does he know?
I think he knows that he played on 2006 his album, Joe Satriani's album.
You did?
He contributed, yeah.
Yeah, I'm on Super Colossal.
How did you manage that? What
I'm
brought that
just
together?
doing chants and hand claps. Let's not get carried away. But I am on the album. I am credited on the sleeve.
How did that opportunity even present itself?
It's good when you know people like big name producers who were producing the record. So we got a call going, "Hey, we're hanging out with Joe on Monday. You want to come down?" Yeah, sure. And then they're like, in a couple of days, we're going to be doing some vocals and stuff. You want to in? Yeah, sure, we'll do that.
Wow, that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, didn't get paid, but got credited. So there you go.
You're forever immortalized. At least it wasn't like we need some pig squealing sound
Yeah.
effects.
Well, and you know
back
what's
in-
funny? Because you can do the ego search on Google, right? You can type in your own name, and the way to sort of get specific results is if you put your name in quotes.
Yeah.
So if you Google search Joe Satriani in quotes, and then my name in quotes, what it does is it beautifully, you know how it'll ... like it edits the result. So it then says stuff like Joe Satriani and Steve Vai having returned from touring Europe. But if you look at it, it's got all the ... So it's Joe Satriani and ... Steve Brand ... returned from Europe. But it looks good.
Yeah. You can always, snapshot it, Photoshop it.
Yeah.
That's cool. You know, I have there was a drummer that was teaching my son how to play drums. I took lessons from him too for a while on drums. But he was the drummer that you hear on the song "Afternoon Delight."
Oh, okay.
Old '70s song.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yep.
he's,
As immortalized in Anchorman. Yeah.
kind of it was another one of those bands like Steely Dan. I think
Yep.
that band. You know, just
Yep.
two. I think it was a husband and wife team.
Yeah. Very musical and just too clever for their own good.
But he was he played with Bob Seger. He played with a bunch of other people. But the coolest thing was one day I'm in a drum lesson with him, and he looks down at his phone. He says, "Oh, you mind if I take this text? It's from Alex Van Halen." And I said, "Yes, please let me." I said, "Do you mind if I look at it?" And he showed it to me. Apparently, so Alex Van Halen, they know each other and are friends. Alex Van Halen had sent a picture of himself, Alex, in a farm tractor in the middle of a field, one of those Case IH big old farm tractors.
Yeah.
I believe, if memory serves me, it was painted like the Frankenstein guitar.
Nice.
So it was the coolest thing. What kind of question is that? Do you mind if I take this text from Alex Van Halen?
Well, see, I mean, I get, if people scroll back through my phone, it's like, it doesn't take long till you see like Chad Kroger, and then, Ron Thal, it's like, it's good. It's fun.
You got to be sure you take screenshots of that and save them.
It's all.
It's kind of interesting because at the core of it, they're just normal people, right?
You know what? Absolutely.
And
I mean, I've thoroughly enjoyed working with everybody, all the quote unquote big names that I've done teching for and everything. They've all been an absolute delight. They really have.
It's just hard for us mere mortals to not wet our pants when we're standing in their presence.
You know what? It's funny.
It's
I've managed to not fanboy
your pants
too much. Do you know what I mean? I was doing some shows in Vegas in 2008, and I did fanboy over one person. So I was going to be playing. I'd played in 2007 for this event, playing guitar for Eric Martin, from Mr. Big. So I did that in 2007, and that was here in Vancouver. And then they were moving the event to Vegas in 2008. And just before everything was sort of finalized, the event organizer said, Eric's pulled out of the show. And I was like, oh, okay. In my mind, it was just like, oh, well, it was good while it lasted kind of thing. Yeah, and he's like, somebody's management upset somebody else's, and that's how it goes. And then he said, but do you want to be in Ron's All-Star band? And I was like, well, let me think about that. Yes. Because at the time the potential members of the band were Ron Thal, Jeff Berlin, Richie Kotzen. Steve Stevens was rumored to be potentially on the bill. It was like, I know who's potentially going to be there. Yes, I'll be there, kind of thing.
Nice.
And very kindly, like I've got a copy of the event poster. I had just assumed I would be part of the and many more. No, I'm actually named on the poster.
Wow. Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
So.
They sound like good people.
A nice little ego stroke,
Sure.
So I played with Eric. I played with Dario Lorena, who's now the second guitar player in Black Label Society. Played with Ron from Guns N' Roses at the time, and played with members of the Cult and Thin Lizzy and Pink's band, and it was a good time.
All right,
good
guys,
time.
I'm going to get off this panel because I'm starting to fall asleep here.
I'm sorry we're boring. We're sorry.
Nah, it's,
Is it like bedtime story and we're lulling you to sleep?
no, it's just been a hell of a day.
All right, dude. Yeah, running from the cops is hard work, right?
No, it's Teddy could fill you in on the details.
That's all good, dude.
Yeah.
I don't need to know the sordid detail. What happened, Ted?
No, remember that band, the Plasmatics? Remember them, right?
Yeah, Wendy O. Williams. Love it. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
with the
love that
electrical
band.
tape.
I used to love that band.
And the chainsaw.
Yeah, and didn't she jump a bus or something? Or there was no, or she was riding a motorcycle across a long bus.
Oh,
I don't know why I'm
yeah.
picturing a bus.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
Did you ever
through
get
a
into the
bus.
Dixie Dregs and Steve Morse?
A little bit. Yeah.
Yeah, I saw an interview with him. He actually was with Rick Beato, and I was sad to see that. Like, I guess he's got some arthritis happening, and some of the things that he used to do, he can't do. Those when I was in high school, we used to call those licks that he had, like the helicopter lick, because it just sounded like helicopter blades, like.
Arky-licious.
And-
What's up, Arky?
And so, but now instead of I guess what he was doing with his wrist, now he's really just got to put his whole arm into it.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's probably painful
It's hard
to just
work.
do that.
Yeah.
But but he can still jam. He can still jam.
Absolutely. Yeah, he's no slouch.
And like Nuno Betancourt, that's another one I love to just listen to. He's just he's got what do you call it, like swagger. He's got that like Eddie Van Halen had a little bit. You know, it's just like
You know, it's funny. You're speaking about Nuno. So, obviously, both Extreme and Mr. Big, they in particularly in England, their breakthrough singles were acoustic singles. Now, a few
More Than
people,
Words,
guitar players knew Extreme from like the Bill and Ted movie,
right.
but
Yeah,
your
Play With
average
Me.
person didn't connect the dots. Do you know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
went to see Extreme at Hammersmith in London, and went to see Mr. Big at Hammersmith in London, and it was like, you remember those old Maxell tape commercials where the guy's in the armchair and his ties, he's he's in a jet wash. The audiences were like that, like they had whiplash when the bands fired up, because they were waiting for Wholehearted and More Than Words, and I think it started with He-Man Woman Hater,
Yeah.
and
I know that
just
one.
an absolute onslaught from day, the first second, and you saw the whole crowd go, holy shit, put their Bics away, it was like, you don't know the band. And then Mr. Big had just had that massive hit with To Be With You, and I go and see them because it's Paul Gilbert's birthday, so it's just a guitar fest. Like everything is extended guitar solos, everything's loud, and same thing. They opened with, Daddy Brother Love a Little Boy, I think, and again the whiplash from most of the audience go, what the fuck, where are the acoustic guitars, and it was just hilarious just to watch these people just terrified by what they're watching.
It's kind of like in Back to the Future, where she was like, Marty, that's very interesting music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, you might not be ready for this, but your kids
Your kids will
gonna
like
love
it. Yeah. The only sad thing about that was he was playing a guitar that wasn't released until 1958, and that film was set in 1957.
Yeah.
Or 55 was it? I can't remember.
Fire that
Yeah.
research department. Continuity.
They did an awesome job of everything else, but just he had the wrong guitar. Yeah.
Just slightly missed.
Yeah.
You would have caught that if you were the star of that movie, right? You would have caught that.
But look, what the hell? Fire that man.
That's still a great movie. I love to watch
just
it.
fun,
It never gets
right?
old.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy, Bob Gale's a prick. He keeps blocking it. They want to do another one, and he keeps saying no. He won't let him do it. Guy's just a dick. I mean, why wouldn't you let him do another one?
Who blocks it?
Bob Gale, this producer. Bob Gale. If you Google it, you'll
it's
see.
like written into a contract, right? As long as they're alive or something.
Yeah, he's a fucking cock block,
Something
man.
like that. Yeah.
So they're not allowed to make any more installments of the
exactly.
franchise.
That's right.
Until he's not around to say no. Oh
He's
wow.
afraid that they're going to screw with the franchise up. Well, if that's the case, then why don't you supervise it? You know what I mean? Like, why don't you get off your ass and make a couple more?
Well,
You know?
yeah, maybe
It's
that's
the most
problem.
requested. You know that, Steve? It's the most requested sequel ever wanted. They did like a poll with all these people, and that's what is desired more than any other.
No, I can't. I really think
That's what
like
they said.
Sharknado 10 would be way more requested than Back to the Future 4.
But there's a massive thing, you know. So why don't you do 3 more? You're at an age where you can still do 3 more. You'll be set for life. Just go buy an island somewhere and lay on the beach
Yeah, but
And,
people
you know,
that buy islands get into trouble, Ted. Come on.
Yeah, I know, but still, if you give it, he would never have to work another day in his life. I mean, he just
Well,
do
he
three
probably
more
doesn't have to
movies.
work another day now. That's why he's not doing it, you know.
Yeah, it's aggravating because he knows all these people want it, and he won't do it. He won't even release the other one. Do you guys know that the whole first movie was filmed almost entirely with what's his name, Eric Stoltz, the guy, the red haired guy?
Oh yeah.
And then it didn't fit right. And then he said, "No, this guy's all wrong." So then they brought in Michael J. Fox.
Yep.
But Eric Stoltz, they have all this footage. I mean, what are you waiting for? By the time you release it, everybody's going to be dead that would enjoy it
Yeah.
because they have all
Maybe
the
that's
footage.
his
he said.
plan.
Well, he's being a real asshole. That guy's just a dick. He really is.
Have you
But he
called him
won't
up and told him?
I want to.
He might be watching. He might
I
be
hope he
watching
is.
right now.
Yeah. Hey, buddy, if you're watching, Ted says
Yeah.
you're an a-hole.
Yeah, you really are. You know, because you're holding all that Eric Stoltz footage from 1984.
Yeah. Eric
You know what I
Stoltz.
would do? I would do this though. I would re-edit one part of that movie because you never hear Marty in front of that huge speaker. You never hear the guitar at all. when
Only
he
that
hits the
one
string.
kaboom.
It's just like
Yeah.
you know, and it's
Yeah.
like, come on, there should have been an awesome chord right there. And that
Well,
was,
he should have at least played the first bit of the Huey Lewis riff.
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. That's another very cool part of that song. Some of the great Huey Lewis music came out of it. I think I heard somewhere that Huey Lewis wasn't that thrilled about that the song that goes. What's the song called again?
Power of Love, isn't
Back
it?
in Time.
Hard to Rock and Roll. Hard to Rock and Roll. Was it?
Or is it Hard Rock and Roll? Yeah, it is Hard Rock and Roll. Yeah, sorry. Yeah.
No, I thought it was Back in Time. Isn't that what it's called?
It could be Back in Time. It could be
It
that.
would,
too.
fit. It
in
would fit the
time.
theme of the music, the movie.
Yeah, because I think.
But
that's the one
there's
that
a
was
few of
written
them
for the
in
movie.
there, right? So
Yeah, he's got
Yeah.
he's got quite a few in there. Yeah, but yeah, I want a new drug. I've always wanted to learn and play that song. Maybe I'll suggest that to the band.
yeah,
That was actually a great album, though. That Huey Lewis album that year. Very
Yeah.
good.
what was that? Was it called Sports?
Yep, that was it. Sport.
Yeah.
With a Z on the end, sports.
No,
Or it's just sports.
Just,
Regular.
just a
sport.
good old
Regular
S.
sports.
Yeah, it wasn't super rock and roll with a Z. Yeah.
Yeah, it was actually a great album.
Sorry, Z.
Yeah. But hey, now you all go check out Frank Marino, The Power of Rock and Roll. Tell me what you think of that album.
Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Yeah,
my
Frank
uncle got me that
Marino.
as a, I think it was like a birthday gift or Christmas gift. I'd never heard of it. And I put it on and it just like, I've listened to that thing straight through so many times. It's one of those albums I don't need to stop anywhere.
Really?
Beginning to end, I love it.
I've got
So-
no extra devices. I got to write this down. I got to write it down with a pen and paper.
Yeah. Yeah. Funny story. So, an aunt of mine bought me what she thought was a comedy LP. So it was a very famous British comedian, had a sketch TV show, did stand up, guy by the name of Jasper Carrot. So she buys me what it says on the sleeve, the Jasper Carrot Christmas album as a Christmas present. That's not the record that's in it. The record that's in it is a Johnny Guitar Watson record. And he is just amazing. Like, he's like one of these like flamboyant blues dudes, just really cool. And he played for Zappa on some stuff.
So wait, the wrong album was in the sleeve of another album?
Okay, so the sleeve was the comedy album, and then this Johnny Guitar Watson blues guitar album was on
Somehow
what was
ended up
inside.
inside?
Yeah,
Oh,
inside
wow.
it, and just brilliant. It was like,
I thought you were going to say it was something like porn related or something.
no,
It's like,
Teddy has all those stories.
it's like
Yeah.
thanks, Auntie.
Yeah. Meet you upstairs in 5 minutes.
I can remember when audio CDs used to be very expensive and I didn't have any. I remember my first CD. I got it because my grandmother said, "Okay, we'll go to the store. I'll buy you one CD." So
because
I
it was a
said,
big
well,
deal.
Yeah, it was expensive.
Because
and it was
what
the
were they
first
over
CD.
here? Probably like $25 a disc, were they?
Probably so. Yeah.
Yeah, which
I seem
compared
to
to-
remember like $17, $16.99 seems to stick.
Yeah,
in
which is
my
like
memory.
double the price of an LP, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. But so what I did is I said, "How about this one, Grandma?" And it was Pink Floyd, The Wall.
Ah,
And of course, you get 2 CDs.
yeah,
right?
the two
So-
CD set. Yeah.
Yeah, and I can still remember wearing that out. And at the time, I'd listened to it, and it's like, man, this sounds like a movie soundtrack. It's like I didn't know it was a movie, or maybe
Well, because you
I don't know
actually
what
hear
year.
all the stuff in there that you wouldn't necessarily hear. I can remember hearing the differences between the vinyl and the CD, and the amount
yeah.
of that background noise, which is like say from the film, that you sort of heard on the vinyl, but not quite. And then when you had it on CD on headphones, you're like, holy
Yeah.
crap! There's so much going on in the background, So first
And you
CD
heard the backwards message on The Wall, right? In that song "Empty Spaces," there's a backwards message of a voice.
I was there.
And if you play it backwards, it says, "You've just discovered the secret message. Send your answer to something care of the Funny Farm, Chalfont." And
Yeah, nice. No.
But
The
at least
first
it-
the
and
first CD that I spent my hard earned money on was by an English punk band, The Damned, called Phantasmagoria.
yeah. I know I've seen that cover.
So pretty decent.
How is it? Is it a good one? It's probably
Yeah,
a good one. That's the
yeah,
first
and it
one
was
you
it was a
bought.
good one on CD because it was well produced, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, let me get off of here. I keep looking at the time.
Yeah,
and
me
I gotta
too.
Get up in
Me
like
too.
4 hours.
We're running away, Ted.
Bye,
Good
Ted.
night,
Thanks
Ted.
for having us. Good.
Are you still awake, Ted?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
We hear
You're
this-
awake,
we hear you
just
snoring.
a long way away. Are you outside? Like, what are you doing?
No, I had to get up and write to Frank Marino down.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
I just wrote it down though. I had to get old school pen and paper just now.
What's
Yeah.
one of the best jams on that album is well, actually, if you think of it as, because when I discovered that it was an album, so like the last song on each side are just these long rockers. So I think it's "Running Wild" is the one song, and then I don't remember the other one. But if you imagine it as an album, those two, well, you'll see. Tell me if I'm wrong. If that's not an album that you can just listen to straight through, and it's just some of the best guitar work ever. I mean, that guy is so. He's a little bit of reminds me of who's that blues guy that played the Les Paul and I think he passed away. I'm drawing a blank on his name.
Gary Moore.
Gary Moore, yeah. He reminds me a little of Gary Moore, but you mix in a little bit of his jazz influence.
Yep.
And but the
Gary
drummer
Moore's
is just
good.
killing it. I mean, the bass player is just a great band.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
There's another guy like Gary Hoey. You ever heard of him?
Yeah, I know Gary Hoey.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like him a lot. He does a song called Riptide I used to love.
Well, he
Yeah.
was on a tour with Ron, so I was meeting Ron here in Vancouver. They were doing a triple header with Malmsteen at the Hard Rock Casino here. So I got to hang out on the tour bus with Ron and his band and Gary Hoey and his band, and it was good fun.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, very cool.
Good
Very
times.
cool.
Good times.
Yeah. My friend was very much into Gary Hoey.
Yeah.
Do you ever hear there was an album that I just accidentally discovered. The cover was like, it was a cartoon, I think. I just had to have it. But it was a guy, his name was Guy Man Dude.
Oh yeah, Guy Man
You
Dude.
heard of him?
Yeah, from the
Yeah.
Shrapnel days. Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
I'm so glad I bought that because that album was like
Oh,
It's just-
Shrapnel.
it's just
that
fun.
label. Remember that
'Cause
label,
yeah.
Shrapnel?
Yeah, Mike Varney's Shrapnel. But yeah, that Guy Man Dude record is just ridiculous.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
but
think
fun.
Metallica. Wasn't Metallica on Shrapnel when they first came out?
No.
I thought.
I don't think so.
One of those
mean-
other bands, a big band was on Shrapnel when it first came out. A lot of the speed metal stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
Can't remember who the big band was that came out on Shrapnel, and then they transferred over.
Well,
All right.
Well, all
Just-
right.
Hey Jeff, we're still here.
Yeah.
what the hell's going on?
Yeah, we're
I
going
gotta,
obviously we don't wanna-
I gotta,
we don't
I gotta
wanna leave.
end these streams before I forget. Here we are.
3.5 hours. Yeah, I got to start adding them. Steve Brand and